Okay guys, welcome back to another video, and I decided, you know what, since we are in the spirit of a wedding themed update at the moment, I decided why don't we do a marriage tier list right here? And this isn't just any tier list video, but we are going to be doing a marry, smash, cut. Excuse me, what are you talking about? Hey man, I think you're going a bit too far. I think you need to tone it down a notch, you feel me? Oh really? You know what? Come over here. Come here. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. We are going to be doing Marry, Hug, Slap right here, Cookie Run Kingdom Edition. I have a wheel right here that has all Cookie Run Kingdom characters in the game at the moment, and I'm going to be spinning the wheel 3 times each round to figure out which cookies we are going to marry, hug, or slap. And before I start, let me just say this first. This video is just for fun. Please don't take this too seriously. So let's just go ahead and have some fun, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with round number 1. Alright guys, we are going to be starting round number 1 right here, and we are going to be spinning the wheel to see what cookie we are going to be getting first. Okay, and looks like we got ourselves avocado cookie as our first cookie. Now let's go ahead and spin the wheel a second time for our second cookie right here, and we are going to get ourselves... We got wildberry cookie. Okay, it's getting interesting. Wildberry cookie. And then for our final cookie right here, let's go ahead and spin this wheel one more time. And we are going to be getting ourselves... We got, let's see, we got ourselves purple yam cookie. Okay, so here is our tier list, and we got ourselves avocado cookie, purple yam cookie, and last but not least, wildberry cookie. Okay, so first of all, let's see, who shall we marry? I'm gonna be honest, out of all of these options, I think it is pretty obvious that I'm going to be going with my man wildberry cookie right here. I mean, he's strong and he's pretty, you know, he's pretty handsome, if you know what I'm saying. So I think I'm going to be putting wildberry cookie. I'm going to marry wildberry cookie. There we go. And now we are on to the hug. Who are we going to hug? Now we do got avocado and purple yam as our leftover cookies, and I'm gonna be honest here, I don't really like purple yam cookie. I mean, bro is screaming like 99% of the time, so I think I'm going to be hugging avocado cookie. And then sadly, we are putting purple yam in the slap category. Get the hell out of here. Let's go ahead and move on to round number 2. Alright, so here we are, sparkling milk and blueberry pie cookie. Alright, so first and foremost, I think sparkling cookie is a pretty underrated cookie. I feel like there are not a lot of sparkling cookie fans out there. I'm not sure. And I think I'm going to marry sparkling cookie, if I'm being honest here. I mean, he's a bartender, he can serve you up free drinks, good drinks as well. And overall, he seems like a pretty fun and optimistic guy. I'm sorry, milk cookie, but I'm going to be putting blueberry pie as for hug. I'm going to hug blueberry pie. Then sadly, milk cookie, I'm sorry, but you are going to be getting slapped. Get out of here. Alright, so here we go. We got red velvet, parfait, and auction cookie. So first and foremost, we got parfait cookie. She is a superstar. She makes music. She has a pretty good cookie design, so I think it's pretty obvious here. Obviously, I'm going to be marrying parfait cookie. I feel like red velvet cookie doesn't really get much love, so unfortunately, I'm sorry, auction cookie, red velvet, I'm going to be hugging you. And sadly, listen, I didn't want this to happen, but unfortunately, you're going to be getting slapped. Okay, so we got ourselves black raisin, creme brulee, and elderberry cookie. Now listen, Elder Fairy is a pretty cool cookie, but he is old as heck. I mean, he's quite literally a fossil right here, a skull emoji. Sorry, Elder Fairy, but you're getting slapped. Go right there, get slapped. And then we got creme brulee and black raisin cookie. Okay, now first of all, creme brulee is quite a handsome cookie. Let's not lie about that. At the same time, you know, black raisin, you feel me? Like, this is kind of tough right here, not gonna lie. At the end of the day, we can only marry one cookie, so I think I'm going to marry right here creme brulee cookie, and we are going to be hugging black raisin cookie. I mean, creme brulee's drip is just way too good. I like suits, I don't know if you can tell. Okay, so we got 3 girl cookies this time. This is actually gonna be the hardest right here. Now let's be real here, both the osmanthus cookies are pretty beautiful, right? At the same time, cherry cookie is quite adorable. And then we got, you know, your regular good old farmer carrot cookie. I think I'm going to be marrying golden osmanthus right here. And then for hugging, I think we are going to put cherry blossom cookie. I'm sorry, carrot cookie, but you are going to be getting slapped. Alright, so here we go. We got mala sauce, mercurial night, and we got peach blossom cookie. Now first of all, mercurial night, I think his design is really cool. And low-key between these other 2 choices, I think I might marry mercurial night, not gonna lie. Yes, he doesn't really have much emotion, but you know, he's kinda I think we are going to be marrying mercurial night right here. Mercurial night, there we go. Then in terms of hugging, I think I'm going to hug mala sauce. Mala sauce seems like a pretty cool cookie. And I don't really know much about my man Peach Blossom right here. We are going to be slapping Peach Blossom cookie. Listen, I don't got nothing against Peach Blossom, but between those 2 other choices, I think the only answer here is for him to get slapped. I'm sorry. Okay, so this time it's a bit harder because we got Sea Fairy Cookie right there. First of all, Blackberry Cookie is a maid, and so you know, she'll be able to help you around the house. She'll be able to help you do things, you feel me? So I feel like Blackberry Cookie is kind of wife material, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I'm sorry, but we are going to be putting Blackberry Cookie, we are going to be putting her right there. We are going to marry her. Then we are probably going to be hugging Sea Fairy Cookie right there. And I'm sorry, Street Urchin, but you are going to be getting slapped. Okay, Frost Queen, Linzer, and Oyster Cookie. Okay, so first of all, Oyster Cookie. Low-key, I'm just saying. Yes, she is a bit older, but you know. Then we got ourselves a Linzer Cookie right there, a novelist right there. And then we got Frost Queen, an elemental cookie. I think I'm probably going to be choosing a Linzer Cookie to marry. I mean, I do like myself a good story, and so I think I'm going to marry her. And I think I'm going to be putting Oyster Cookie hugging right there. And then Frost Queen, I'm sorry Frost Queen, but you're gonna have to get slapped. Okay, now for this round is way too easy. This is way too easy. No hesitation, 100%. I'm going to be marrying Fire Dragon. He is my absolute favorite cookie. I mean, he's a goddamn dragon. And then we got hugging. I think I'm going to hug Muscle Cookie. I mean, he's pretty big. He's got strong muscles. Who doesn't like a strong, muscular man? Then I'm sorry, but Beat Cookie, you are getting slapped. Okay, we got ourselves Night Cookie, Dark Cacao, and Pastry Cookie. I think this one is also quite an obvious choice. I mean, it's Dark Cacao Cookie. He's the king, he's a leader of his own kingdom, a strong man. I'm going to marry Dark Cacao, and then in terms of hugging, you know what? I think I'm a hug Night Cookie. You know, he's a pretty respectable knight. He protects Princess Cookie. Night Cookie deserves some love right here. We are going to be hugging Night Cookie. And I'm sorry, but Pastry Cookie is going to be getting slapped. Okay, now this round is going to be tough because on one hand, you got Shining Glitter Cookie, who's quite literally a superstar. She's amazing, she's wonderful. Then we also got Grilled Jellyfish Cookie, who's also a really nice cookie. But then we got Eclair Cookie. We got Eclair Cookie though. You know, a very sophisticated gentleman right there. Okay, as much as I would have liked to pick Eclair Cookie, I think I'm gonna have to go with Frilled Jellyfish. We are going to marry Frilled Jellyfish. We are going to hug my gentleman Eclair Cookie. And I'm sorry, Shining Glitter, but you are going to be getting slapped. Okay, so we got 3 cookies right here. We got ourselves Burning Spice, Almond, and Stormbringer Cookie. Now, I think the choice is pretty obvious here. I mean, Almond Cookie is just so goddamn. Almond Cookie, you are 100% going in the Mary section. Probably the hottest cookie in the game. Burning Spice, I also really love Burning Spice. I think he's a really goddamn cool cookie. We are going to be hugging Burning Spice, and I'm sorry, Stormbringer, but you're getting slapped. Okay, Financier, Choco Drizzle, and Prune Juice. Now, I think I'm going to be choosing Financier for marriage. I mean, she just got a wedding themed skin and it looks amazing, it looks gorgeous. We are going to marry Financier. And I mean, Choco Drizzle, I mean, we are going to hug her. I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean, it's Prune Juice Cookie. Get the slap out of here. Alright, Princess Cookie, Prophet Cookie, Mystic Flower. I think I'm going to be choosing Princess Cookie. I mean, you know, she's the princess. I mean, isn't it kind of obvious? Princess Cookie right there. Then we got Hug. Now, I would choose Mystic Flower. I feel like Prophet Cookie needs some love, you feel me? I mean, he can tell the future, right? I'm going to be hugging Prophet, you know, he deserves some love. Prophet deserves some love right there. And then we are going to be slapping Mystic Flower Cookie. Get slapped. I mean, for all the things she's done to Dark Cacao Cookie. I mean, she kind of deserves it. Okay, we got ourselves Tartan, Golden Cheese, Black Pearl, and I'm not gonna lie, Black Pearl low-key kind of bad though. I'm marrying Black Pearl, I don't care what anyone says. Golden Cheese, I'm going to hug you, then Tartan, you are going to get slapped unfortunately. Okay, so we got Caramel Show Cookie, we got Burnt Cheese, and we got Olive Cookie. I think I'm going to be marrying Caramel Show Cookie. I mean, she organizes, keeps track of the town square, and she seems like a pretty nice and friendly cookie, so we are going to be marrying her. Then we got Burnt Cheese Cookie. I think I'm going to be hugging. I mean, he's quite literally the protector of Golden Cheese Kingdom. And then we got, I'm sorry, unfortunate, Olive Cookie, you are gonna get slapped. Okay, now I think the answer is pretty obvious right here. We are going to be marrying wedding cake Cookie. I mean, she's quite literally wedding cake Cookie. Not only that, but she is quite beautiful. And it makes sense. Then in terms of hugging, I think I'm going to be hugging Clover Cookie. I mean, he just reminds me of Venti from Genshin Impact. Definitely have no bias right there. And then we are going to be slapping a Rebel Cookie. I'm sorry, but you're getting slapped. Okay, now this right here is a pretty interesting round. We got Moonlight, Carol Cookie, and Rye Cookie. I think the answer here is also kind of obvious. I'm going to be marrying Moonlight Cookie. I mean, she's beautiful. She's the moon. Then we got ourselves Carol and Rye Cookie. I think me personally, I like Rye Cookie a lot more than Carol Cookie. So we are going to be hugging Rye Cookie, and unfortunately, Carol Cookie is getting slapped. Okay, now this right here is quite an interesting round as we got 3 cookies that aren't really my favorite except Stardust. And so I think I'm going to be marrying Stardust. I mean, he's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, he's made up of stars. I guess that's pretty cool. And this might surprise you guys, but I think I'm going to be hugging Ninja Cookie. I mean, the only reason why is because, I mean, his Japanese voice actor is quite literally Dio. Need I say more? And unfortunately, we are slapping Camellia Cookie. I don't even know who this cookie is. I'm sorry, no offense. Okay, so we got Pomegranate, Silverbell, and Madeline Cookie. Okay, I think I'm going to be marrying Madeline Cookie right here. I mean, he's a pretty cool guy, and I'm pretty sure he is the commander of the Creme Republic, so that's pretty cool. Then we are going to be hugging Pomegranate Cookie right here. And then I'm sorry, Silverbell, but you never stood a chance. You are going to be getting slapped. Okay, so Hollyberry, Black Lemonade, and Fig Cookie. Listen, I'm sorry, but I think we are going to be eliminating the obvious right here. Fig Cookie is going to be getting slapped. I'm sorry. Now I'm gonna be honest here, when Black Lemonade came out, I instantly loved her character design. I think she's pretty cool. I really like the whole rockstar thing going on. So I think I'm going to be marrying Black Lemonade Cookie, and we are going to be hugging Hollyberry Cookie. Okay, so I think this right here is also pretty obvious. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Latte Cookie? Really? Get over here, Latte. We are getting married immediately. And then we got Cream Unicorn and Herb Cookie. And I think I'm going to be hugging Herb, you know. He's a pretty cool guy. I mean, he loves plants. And then I'm sorry, Cream Unicorn, but you are going to be getting slapped. Okay, we got espresso, licorice, and chili pepper cookie. I think the choice is also kind of obvious. We are going to be marrying espresso cookie. I mean, he's the OG, one of the first cookies in the game. And he just looks so stylish with those big glasses right there. And then we got ourselves licorice and chili pepper cookie. I think I'm going to be hugging Licorice Cookie. I mean, I just think his laughs are pretty goofy. And then sorry, Chili Pepper, but you are getting slapped. Okay, we got Werewolf, Cake Brewed, and Red Osmanthus Cookie. Now the choice is kind of obvious, right? Red Osmanthus. I mean, she's beautiful, she's lovely. But we got Cake Brew. I mean, he owns the whole bakery back there. I'm sorry, but Cake Brew, I'm instantly marrying you. And he also has a wedding themed costume. Then we are going to be hugging Red Osmanthus Cookie, and we are going to be slapping Werewolf Cookie. Okay, we got Caramel Arrow, Kumiho, and Coco Cookie. I think I'm going to be marrying Caramel Arrow. I mean, her whole design is just pretty goddamn cool. I mean, she has bows that turn into swords. So we are going to be marrying Caramel Arrow Cookie right there. And then we are probably... this is kind of tough right here. I think we're hugging Coco. I mean, she's a sweetheart. And I'm sorry, I didn't really want to have to do this. But Kumiho Cookie is going to be getting slapped. Alright, so here we are. We got Pure Vanilla Cookie, we got Green Tea Mousse Cookie, and we got Candy Diver Cookie. So first of all, we got Pure Vanilla, you know, he cares about everyone, he cares about his friends. Then we got Green Tea Mousse Cookie, who, I'm gonna be honest here, I don't really know much about. And then we just got Candy Diver, who is basically dead, kind of, I think. I'm pretty sure he's dead. And so since Pure Vanilla is pretty kind, I think I'm going to be choosing Pure Vanilla Cookie to marry. We are going to marry him. Then I think I'm going to be hugging Green Tea Mousse Cookie. And unfortunately, Candy Diver, I mean, he is already dead. But I mean, you are going to be getting slapped. Okay, so we got Black Sapphire Cookie, Mint Choco, and Twizzly Gummy. Okay, now I think I already have a good idea of who I'm gonna choose to marry, because first of all, we got Twizzly Gummy, who's a pretty crazy cookie, you know. Might have a few screws loose in her head, just saying. And then we got ourselves Black Sapphire Cookie, who is Shadow Milk's servant. And I mean, all he does is just follow commands, I guess. And now we got Mint Choco, who is a musician. I mean, as you can see, he plays the violin. And I too, surprisingly, have some violin playing experience. And so because of that, we are going to be marrying Mint Choco right there. We are probably going to hug a Black Sapphire Cookie. And we are going to be slapping Twizzly Gummy Cookie. Okay, we have gotten ourselves mozzarella, macaron, and nutmeg tiger cookie for this round. Okay, come on now. I can't be the only one, you know, who thinks that mozzarella cookie is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, her design is, in my opinion, one of the best ones. I really like mozzarella cookie's design. And then we got ourselves macaron cookie, you know, she plays the drums, you know, marching band type stuff. And then we got nutmeg tiger, who serves burning spice cookie. You know, she has a bit of a fierce attitude. And so I think the choice is quite obvious here. Listen, I'm gonna have to go with mozzarella cookie. We're going to marry mozzarella. Then we're probably going to be hugging macaron cookie, and then we are going to be slapping nutmeg tiger cookie. We do got these 3 cookies right here. Now this one might be a bit tough since I don't really like any of these 3 particular cookies other than Win Archer. But I think I'm going to be marrying Win Archer Cookie just because he is really the only cookie that I like out of these 3 right here. We are going to be marrying ourselves Win Archer Cookie. And then we're probably going to hug Dark Choco Cookie. I mean, he has been through a lot. Then we're probably going to be slapping Black Forest Cookie. Okay, now this one is quite interesting. We got capsaicin, caviar, and then we just got white lily. Listen, I'm sorry, but I think I'm going to be slapping white lily first and foremost because, I mean, come on now. We got capsaicin and we got caviar cookie. Okay, so capsaicin and caviar, both of these cookies I really like. Not only personality-wise, but I mean, their cookie designs are pretty damn cool. Which one should we go? Should we go with fire cookie or should we go with water cookie? But I think I'm gonna have to go with my man, the one and only Captain Caviar Cookie. We are going to be marrying Captain Caviar. This guy is just amazing. I mean, look at that mustache. He's got a pretty cool cloak, and he's just so freaking cool. And listen, man, I mean, capsaicin is also really cool, but like I said, we can only choose one. So we are going to be hugging capsaicin, marrying caviar, and unfortunately, Tiger Lily got slapped. Okay, so between these three cookies right here, Royal Margarine, Crimson, and Lilac, I would have probably married Royal Margarine Cookie. I mean, he is quite a handsome cookie. He rides a dragon, that's pretty cool. But the only thing that's probably going to prevent me from marrying him is his goddamn card game. I mean, come on now, let's be honest here. Royal Margarine, his card game, it's extremely annoying, especially when he taunts you at the end after losing a round. And just because of that sole reason, he's going to be going in the slap category. Sorry, Royal Margarine, but you're gonna have to get slapped. Then we're probably going to be marrying Crimson Coral Cookie because, I mean, it's Crimson Coral Cookie. Then we are going to be hugging Lilac Cookie. Alright, so we got Vampire, Raspberry, and White Lily Cookie. Now I think I'm going to be choosing Vampire to marry. I mean, he's quite literally a vampire. Who doesn't love vampires? Because I do. And on top of that, he's been one of my favorites since I started the game. And so because of that, we are going to be marrying Vampire Cookie. Then we got Raspberry and White Lily, both really cool cookies. I really like them. But if I had to choose one over the other, I would probably hug White Lily Cookie just because she has been through a lot, you know? And so unfortunately, you are gonna be getting slapped. Okay, first of all, I think I'm going to be slapping Butterroll Cookie just because I feel like everyone forgot about him. Don't really see much of Butterroll Cookie nowadays, and so because of that, we are going to be slapping him. Then we got Rockstar and Smoked Cheese Cookie. And I'm probably going to be marrying Rockstar Cookie just because I like the whole Rockstar aesthetic and I just think he's pretty cool. And then we are going to be hugging Smoked Cheese Cookie right there. So we got Alchemist, Matcha, and Shadow Milk Cookie. Now I probably would have married Shadow Milk, but I mean he just seems like a complete psychopath. And so because of that, I'm probably just going to hug Shadow Milk. I don't really think he deserves to get slapped because I still think he's pretty cool. And then we got ourselves Alchemist and Matcha, and I'm probably going to marry Alchemist Cookie just because she likes science, I like science, I think science is pretty cool. And so because of that, we are going to marry Alchemist Cookie. And then we are going to be putting Matcha in the slap category. Sorry Matcha Cookie, but you're getting slapped. Okay, so we got ourselves Queen and Man Cookie, Crunchy Chip, and Clouded Cream Cookie. Now I do like all three of these cookies, but if I had to choose one, it would probably be Clouded Cream Cookie just because, I mean, take a look at him, he looks pretty goddamn handsome. And on top of that, he's part of the Creme Republic, which is pretty cool. And then we got Crunchy and Queen of Man Cookie. I do quite like Crunchy Chip a lot more. I mean, he leads a pack of wolves. That's pretty cool. And I really like his whole character design right there. So I'm probably going to hug Crunchy Chip Cookie. Then unfortunately, we are going to be slapping Queen of Man Cookie. Now, if we take a look at our wheel right here, we only got 2 cookies left, Tea Night and Adventure Cookie, which means that I'm not going to be spinning the wheel for the final round. And so because of that, we only got 2 cookies this time. We got Adventure Cookie and Tea Night. Okay, so between these last 2 cookies, I'm probably going to be marrying Tea Night Cookie. I mean, first of all, he's a legend. He quite literally slays dragons. He's a pretty respectable knight. He's probably jacked under all that armor. Definitely one of my top favorite cookies, Tea Night Cookie. And then we got Adventure Cookie, and I don't want him to get slapped, and so we are going to be hugging Adventure Cookie. Okay, and there we go. We have officially finished the Marry, Hug, Slap tier list. Alright then, that is it for the tier list. I'm going to be posting the image right here. It should be there. And there are the final results for this tier list. This was quite a fun video to do, and like I said, I did this for fun, so please don't take any of this too seriously. And if I were to marry one cookie from the marriage tier list right here, I would probably choose Battire Dragon Cookie. I mean, he's Battire Dragon, he's my favorite. But anyways guys, that is going to be it for the tier list video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit the subscribe button down below, give this video a like, and let me know in the comments which cookie would you guys like to marry. But anyways, I will see you guys next time.